Snow in the forecast for Whatcom County and conditions in the 20s could be a dangerous night and morning for commuters.
And Fox 13 News reporter AJ Genevel is live in Bellingham with how people are preparing for it all. AJ, you just look delighted to be in the snow there.
It's not bad, you know. It's snow. We don't get to see it that much, so you got to enjoy it. It's cold, though, and it's slick. I was sliding around earlier, seeing if I could get a good sliding live shot going. There are plenty of people that are driving. I got the police pulling up right here behind us. If you can believe this road, I've seen a plow go by twice in the last 5 minutes, but if you take a look at it, you really can't tell. It is coming down so much. The snow actually started just before 8, so you look at the roads, they weren't like this about 2 hours ago. And with all of that snow falling down, the concerns that Lisa mentioned with road conditions, up the street here at the grocery store, I got a chance to speak to some people who were preparing for just this. You can still see the remnants of the last snowstorm in Bellingham. And now people are getting ready for what more's to come.
Everything my kids eat, because when they're home, it's like snacks never endings.
Ina Skripacheva is stocking up on groceries before she gets snowed in. She tells me school is already canceled for the rest of the week for her kids. And once she finishes her food run, she doesn't plan on leaving the house much.
I live up on the hill in Ferndale, and it's like impossible to get up that hill once it starts snowing. Well, at least with my minivan.
The snow and icy conditions have quite a few people concerned over the roads.
They really are a little bit reckless, and they underestimate their weather, and the black ice is just awful.
Darlene Sarate and Jorge Magallon had the same idea as Ina. Get food before you can't get out.
Yesterday was really bad, especially in the morning. A lot of people were getting into wrecks, so when the snow cleared up, we decided it was probably a good time for us to go.
They're stocked up and ready. But one thing Darlene says you can't really prepare for is how bad the roads may be. She hopes drivers take it easy this week.
People definitely need to be more aware of it and stay a little bit more careful.
And so as this snow continues to fall throughout the night, the concerns for drivers are these current conditions. And you can see even at 10 o'clock, there's still plenty of people up the road. The grocery store up this street stays open until 24 hours is what it says. So a lot of people still probably trying to get ready for what's already here. And as Lisa was mentioning, as it's going to go through the night, the concern is as it warms up just a bit, this will all melt and turn to ice. So if you have to drive at night, right now, if you're one of these folks, be careful. If you have to drive in the morning for your commute, be careful. If you can, like the folks in our story, maybe you can stay home and throw some snowballs at Scott Hoppy behind the camera. But if you have to drive, be careful on these roads. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
All right, beware, Hoppy throws snowballs back. So, all right, thanks, AJ. New tonight, President Biden just approved federal disaster funding for people impacted by the historic November flooding. That means money will be available.